That's what happens, you make shit that's timeless.
Did you realize that James, the youngest, has untapped abilities? Join us as we explore the many interesting facts of LeBron's extraordinary son. From his favorite pastimes to unexpected odds, here we go. Number 10. Isn't it amazing to start a sports life at a very young age? The NBA legend LeBron James' son, Bryce James, is fast becoming one of the league's biggest stars, even at such a young age. His extraordinary ability and aptitude are receiving worldwide recognition, putting him in the upper echelons of the sport. Basketball talent appears to be etched in his DNA. Given his ancestry, his father's influence surely had a big impact on how he developed. Bryce captivates viewers with his amazing moves and skills on the court, grabbing the attention of both fans and commentators. Bryce's future direction is highly anticipated as he continues to mature. Many are excited to see how he will continue to hone his skills and raise his level of performance. Bryce can have a lasting impact on basketball history because of his inherent skills and his father's mentoring. Bearing the burden of his family's heritage, he is ready to expand on his father's work and carve out a place for himself in the sport's history. The basketball community is excited about Bryce James's future and the sure impact he will have on the sport as his career develops. Bryce James already took a name for joining the NBA at a very young age with all these amazing skills. Number 9. LeBron Jr.'s height has already become a topic for the NBA because he is almost at his father's height. The NBA is paying close attention to Bryce's early growth, especially considering his impressive 6'4" height. He stands out due to his size when playing guard positions. LeBron, on the other hand, started his NBA career at 6 feet tall and grew 1 inch later. But based on his trajectory, Bryce might eventually surpass his father. This disparity in height raises questions about Bryce's career, which may be bigger than LeBron's. Bryce's physical characteristics have the potential to redefine basketball standards as he develops, making him a remarkable player known for both his skills and his commanding presence on the field. Number 8. Bryce got his father's genes. LeBron James' son, Bryce James, inherited his father's basketball skills naturally. Bryce has the natural ability to go beyond his father's illustrious legacy in the game. Bryce is developing his abilities to forge his route in the basketball world, having grown up in the shadow of greatness. Although, Bryce feels pressured and inspired by the memory of his father's accomplishments. He exhibits the will to leave his legacy. He demonstrates flashes of his potential brilliance with each play, dribble, and shot, building excitement and anticipation for what lies ahead in his exciting basketball career. Number 7. Bryce James formed the Bryce Foundation, through which he is actively involved in charitable activity. Bryce is committed to changing the world despite his youth, particularly in the battle against pediatric cancer. He raises money to support the prevention, detection, and treatment of childhood cancer instead of merely talking about it. Additionally, Bryce's organization provides support to the illness's families. Beyond just his basketball prowess, he demonstrates his kindness and compassion via his dedication to charities. Bryce's commitment to charitable activities demonstrates his genuine concern for people and desire to have a positive influence on the world. It's amazing to witness someone so young changing the world and giving hope and goodwill to those who are most in need. What do you think about this? Number 6. Did you ever hear about the news that Bryce got pranked? Yeah, this happened for real. False infidelity, a scam that Bryce Hall and Lauren Gray pulled on Addison Rae, was documented in a YouTube video titled "My Girlfriend's $100,000 Gift," which was posted in February 2021. Hall claimed to have had Addison's approval in advance and called Lauren to get his help. He also got Kelvin interested in recording and posting the joke on the internet. As viewers discussed the morality of pulling off such pranks, particularly in the context of relationships, the film generated controversy. The episode led conversations on the limits of online material creation and the possible effects on the people involved, even with Hall's promise of prior approval. Number 5. Bryce James is infamous for switching schools frequently. Seeking a change, he attended Campbell Hall School for his junior year after attending Sierra Canyon School for 2 years. He later transferred, albeit temporarily, to Sherman Oaks Notre Dame High School. Bryce enjoys seeing new locations and experiencing new things, as seen by his tendency to change schools. People continue to notice how good he is at basketball despite all the changes. At 6'6", he is incredibly tall, and his abilities even led to an offer of a large scholarship. Bryce's basketball skills continue to amaze people despite his constant movement. It's evident that his basketball skills are evident everywhere he goes, and he consistently receives recognition for them. Number 4. On the other hand, there is great news about Bryce James. For the NBA draft in 2026, Bryce James is eligible. Bryce, who is anticipated to graduate in the class of 2025, matches the NBA's requirement that the players be 1 year removed from high school graduation. The draft age could be lowered to 18 once more, which could have an impact on his older brother, Bronny. However, this change isn't expected to happen until after the 2024 draft. As such, Bryce is still in a position to leave his impact on the NBA, demonstrating the possibility that another James family basketball prodigy can one day enthrall spectators on the scene. Number 3. Do you get to know that Bryce is a multi-talented sports personality? Everyone is aware of Bryce James's intense concentration on the game of basketball. Notable publications frequently feature him because of his exceptional skill as a player and his importance to this high school squad. However, Bryce's unique quality is that he doesn't participate in other sports as much as he would like to. LeBron James, his father, is concerned about him getting wounded, which is why LeBron, therefore, doesn't want Bryce to play hockey or football as much because those sports can be dangerous. It demonstrates how much LeBron wants to keep Bryce safe and ensure that his exceptional basketball skills are utilized. Bryce's father is watching out for him, making sure he concentrates on what he's good at and what keeps him safe. Even though he may want to try other sports, it all comes down to giving Bryce the best opportunity to be successful at basketball, which is his greatest passion. Number 2. Have you ever noticed somebody calling him a shooting guard? A superb basketball player, Bryce James's primary position is shooting guard, which perfectly suits his extraordinary skills and talent on the floor. At 6'4" and 180 pounds, he has a build that is ideal for his position and allows him to be effective on both the offensive and defensive ends of the court. Bryce's remarkable national position of 148th in the 247sports.com class of 2025 rankings highlights his prowess among his peers, demonstrating his brilliance. Moreover, the fact that he was acknowledged as the 22nd shooting guard emphasizes his competence in this particular capacity. With his special blend of height, speed, and shooting skill, Bryce can leave a lasting impression on any team he plays for. His adaptability enables him to make a positive impact on the field as a point guard and scorer. As he keeps improving, Bryce is still a highly sought-after prospect who can improve the performance of any team lucky enough to have him on their squad. And number 1, Gilbert Arenas, a former NBA player who trained both Bronny and Bryce James, made a significant observation about Bryce's intelligence. During a podcast conversation, Arenas stated that he was impressed with Bryce's mental faculties, especially his ability to understand intricate plays and tactics in training. Arenas continued to congratulate Bryce, speculating that he might be even smarter than his older brother and fellow trainee, Bronny. This recognition highlights Bryce's basketball intelligence in addition to his athletic attributes, highlighting his acute awareness of the subtleties and tactical intricacies of the game. Because of his personal NBA experience, Arenas' appreciation of Bryce's intelligence emphasizes the player's potential as a thinker who can assess opponents and make calculated plays. This acknowledgement highlights Bryce's capacity to compete at the greatest levels in basketball, which inspires him to continue improving his game. What do you think about Gilbert's statement? And that's about it. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you like more sports updates, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so as to not miss out on any video and get notifications on time. Don't hesitate to give suggestions for our videos, and see you in the next one.